Welcome to Chris Likes Magic. I'm Christopher Wayne, and if you're on this channel, you probably like magic too. What we do is find the greatest magic videos from the internet and talk about what makes them amazing. Today, we've got a fun one that involves you because it's an interactive magic trick with the viewers at home. This is from the early 90s with a magician called Max Maven, who was a famous mentalist. Now, he was amazing in his live shows. He did incredible mentalism, but he was the first magician that kind of introduced it to television. Mentalism's really hard to make fun on TV, but he had this genius idea. Well, let's make it interactive where the viewers at home could be a part of the trick. Remember, this is before the internet, before we were entertained on our phones. So people were experiencing magic through the TV, and it's about to happen with you. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to talk about why this trick works. So let's watch it. Max Maven in 3, 2, 1.
We have time for one last experiment, and this one is going to involve you at home. So what I need is for you to get out of that seat and come here to your television set. No, I'm talking to you. Get out of that seat and come right here so that you can touch the screen. That's better. We've placed onto the screen an assortment of the signs of the zodiac. The fire and air signs are in red, and the earth and water signs are in green. Look them over carefully and then place your finger onto any red sign. Are you sure that's where you want to start? Fine. Move your finger left or right to the nearest green sign. Good. Move your finger up or down to the nearest red sign. Listen carefully. Move your finger diagonally to the nearest green sign. And finally, move your finger left or right to the nearest red sign. Keep your finger right where it is. You've moved all over the board. And at this moment, it's impossible for me to know where your personal finger is located. And yet I think I do know. I believe right at this moment you are touching the sign of Gemini.
It worked. That's a lot of fun. Really quick, really easy. So look, that's not as impressive in 2024, right? When we've got just information and bits and bobs and AI and all this fun stuff on our screens. However, like I mentioned, the internet didn't exist yet. But what makes Max genius is his character. Now, this is ultimately just a magnified version of his real personality. But like, if I go back to the start here and the way he looks at the screen, look at the way he's dressed with the beard and he was committed to the look, like in the movie The Prestige, where the guys were so committed they never, spoiler alert, told people that they were twins. Max was committed to this look for his entire life and this character publicly. And when he looks down the screen like that, he looks like a mind reader. And that's about 70% of what makes this work, because the routine itself is just maths. I don't know why I said that like Christopher Walken, but it's just maths, man. And that, I think, is what makes it. I mean, I drum on about it in all my videos, how important character is in your performance, but that's the best example of it right there. So Max Maven, a great mentalist, worth checking out if you haven't seen much of his stuff. And there's a lot of interactive magic tricks like this of his online from the early 90s that are all a bit different, variations of that. So let me know what you thought. Did the trick work on you? Put that in the comments. I reply to every comment. Subscribe if you haven't. I love making these videos and I'm so thankful for every single viewer. That's the end of this one, and I will see you in the next.